really quick break. Turns out Kripparian has a lot of blood that he can afford to lose, so we're still waiting on him. Get well, Grip.
But meanwhile, oh, and speaking about the devil, he just came in. We're gonna have Lothar with us here. Oh, he's walking out now. Come on, Kripp. Don't be like that. So Kripparian has a bandage. Come on, come show them. Show them the wounds that you take. Oh. Oh. Okay. You saw a bit of that.
A well-timed Kripparian. So we're welcoming Lothar with us at the Caster Couches, and you've been performing pretty well, and you seem to have a little break before your next match. So how would you like to cast STRIFECRO versus SPO?
Well, actually, this will be my first cast, so I'm pretty excited to cast such a good match.
All right, cool.
Okay,
you sound really excited.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, oh my god!
Yeah, hype. And here we have our players.
HearthStone's not
SPO is from Sweden, actually. I don't know if he's
the only from here. VVV. He's one of the top players on the EU ladder constantly, and he's a player that's under the radar, but won't be for long once he starts being able to show up to tournaments more. In my opinion, I think he's a very good player.
Okay, so as soon as the players are ready, we're gonna jump into our first game.
Now,
do you think we'll see STRIFECRO again?
STRIFECRO, I almost guarantee will start with his Druid.
Do we know the each class?
No, I just know that STRIFECRO will start with Druid.
Okay.
Because STRIFECRO just plays Druid until even if Druid's the worst class in the game,
versus
will
a
make it viable again.
That's pretty interesting. No Hunter from two top players. They don't want to start with Hunter.
Maybe they thought they will counter the other Hunter.
I like that.
Yeah, it could be that what Lothar said. I also think SPO feels maybe like his Shaman could be good against his Druid too, because I mean STRIFECRO is really well known for his Druid or Bust kind of playstyle.
Oh, well, STRIFECRO does love his Druid, that's true. Not the best mulligan for SPO, sadly.
What did he get? I was looking at STRIFECRO.
Pretty good one for...
oh, double Rockbiter. That's not good against Druid.
Yeah, and Cairn, you want that, but later on.
Now, do you have any opinions on STRIFECRO's Druid deck, Lothar?
Oh well,
have you seen it at all?
I saw that he has like Ancient Watchers, and that's like a hybrid between tokens and Ancient Watcher.
That's right.
To be honest, I don't have an opinion yet because I was like looking with one eye at the previous game, but I'm really curious how it goes, because that's something that is under the radar.
And STRIFECRO with his signature, waiting a lot, even in the first turn, he's thinking a lot. That's his signature move. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for like 1 minute, and then decide.
Someone on Reddit said that a good counter to me will be a Nosdormer, and I think that will apply to.
That would apply to STRIFECRO too, yeah. That would totally ruin his game.
There's actually several players that would just straight up lose if Nosdormer ever appeared on the table. Alright, SPO is going to use immediately his Rockbiter to just clear, which is fine. So, again, in this matchup, Druid versus Shaman, it's pretty even, I would say, overall, and just in a standard versus standard. I would say Druid or Shaman still has a little bit better removal options, and therefore they might be better, but if Druid controls the board, Shaman sometimes just gets overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's true, but when you play the token Druid, you have to really be careful against the Lightning Storm, which SPO has now. But he doesn't have really any answer to the teacher right now, so that's a bad spot for him. Does STRIFECRO have any abilities now in his hand?
He has a Wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
which might prove useful.
Nothing else to do but totem up. I think he's gonna go for the
Golem. Trust in Harvest Golem. That's the best play here.
Slowly developing his board, STRIFECRO,
which is just so powerful in general, and pretty sturdy.
Still no good answer for SPO.
Yeah,
those are really awkward hands.
Lightning Bolt, Rockbiter, 2 for 1.
Yeah, everything's here's a 2 for 1.
Yeah, not quite what you want to see.
I think every play here is like plain bad. So maybe like making a totem right now.
Yeah, totem and turn
best.
for 2 turns in a row.
Yeah,
That's not what you want. But
yeah, that's
apparently
great.
this is the best play that he
Oh.
has right now.
But that's the worst totem he can have.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
the
he
1/1.
decides to go for it. After seeing the totem he drew. STRIFECRO is pretty happy about that, I guess.
Ooh, STRIFECRO is starting to mutter to himself.
Yeah.
Now, people might be confused why you want a 2-for-1 for yourself, but the Violet Teacher is one of the core cruxes to this deck to be able to function as strong
As
as
you
it does.
as you can see, STRIFECRO just drew Innervate. So if you had the Violet Teacher, you will have like 2 minions
Yeah, 2 tokens
for
already.
free. And he could
Yeah.
draw a card from that, so that's real value.
I don't know how scared SPO was of that. He just has one of the answers to those tokens. He has the Lightning Storm, but he can't afford to have STRIFECRO get so much board control. I don't think the minions are what bothers or worries SPO at the moment.
Well,
What do you do? You do the Wrath here for a draw, or do you hero power the totem?
I just think you will play
Oh,
dirty.
he-
Oh yeah,
He innervates.
that
Oh,
will
he
happen.
goes for the charge.
This is an aggressive deck in general.
Yeah, this is aggressive.
I think that
for
was a fine
STRIFECRO, I
play
think.
because now SPO has to like. Well, actually, he can't Lightning Storm right now, so that's basically the best position for STRIFECRO because he will be left with 1 golem, and even if the Lightning Storm does 3 damage, that's still a strong board position for him.
Yeah, but he just cripples himself with those overloads, and he's not able to play anything. Even then, he
Yeah.
will have again 4 mana, and what can he play? The Argus on the empty board.
I think it also has a lot to do with what he saw the previous turn. He saw his opponent has no real response to minions with higher health, like
Yeah,
4
that's
or
true.
5. So I think he feels comfortable if he's on the same mana this turn, then he's gonna have an equally hard time, and you can squeeze in that damage to potentially, put him within the danger zone. And he also has a follow-up with Druid of the Claw on turn 5 as well as a second.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
That's true. That's like 10 damage in the next turn. That's basically game then.
That's a painful play to make.
Yeah, that's pain to
An
watch.
empty board Argus.
This guy even a good
Ouch.
turn 6 play now.
Yeah, that's amazing. Really, a
Psychotic,
6 Violet
yeah.
Teacher with Rev is really great, and I bet that STRIFECRO knows that there's no hex in SPO's hand because that will be played like 2 turns before.
You think he's gonna play it as a 4/4 again, or just go for the 4/6?
Yeah, I would say play as a... Well,
I think he will play 4/6.
Yeah, I
He can do
agree.
both.
I think he will just go face and play 4/6.
Do you like 4/6 better? For your playstyle, Lothar?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
he's going 4/4 again.
I like 4/4
He's
because
just
it's just
pumping
more
damage.
consistent with what he's trying to push, and like what the art. If he's gonna do this, it kind of sells that he has game-winning potential in a sense. And SPO, he's gonna have to use his Argus to attack into it anyways. So rather than
Yeah, but
playing
he
neutral-
can now clear the board. Not the Golem, of course, which will be Death Rattle, but he can clear both of the Druid of the Claws.
which is still okay, because now Shaman's at pretty low health. He does have some really good cards in his hand.
Well, the only play he can now make is Totem, and maybe he will play. He will get the Spell Power once, so that will clear both. May clear both Druid of the Claws without the
Flame
without
Tongue.
the Defender of Argus and Lightning Bolt. So that will be really lucky because that's like 25% to get the
Yeah,
totem, and
this.
then like 50% for each
And
Druid of the Claw.
no cigar.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
So he will be at 9 health.
Here, and STRIFECRO does have that Violet Teacher follow-up.
And he will be at 3 overload, so next turn SPO will have only 4 mana.
Yeah.
And that's like
Not even enough for the Drake.
Yeah. So his hand is clocked. Well,
So I assume the Violet Teacher has to
he
come
can
out.
play both. I think so. That's is good play.
I think his objective still hasn't changed.
Yeah, but playing it without taunt is very important because
Draw damage away.
even if this turn is not a danger to the teacher because of the Black Knight, it can be attacked with a charge
Charging
creatures.
commander.
Yeah,
Eight
but that's
damage.
like in 2 turns, so it's not a concern now.
8 damage. That leaves him at 3. It's not a good. He didn't play any swipes.
SPO hasn't drew any answers, and that's really not enough.
Yeah.
What he has. in
Well,
hand, so that's
he drew
the
some
game.
answers, but they were not the right answers to what he was facing in that moment. So right now, it's looking pretty bad for him. It can be over next turn.
It will be over next turn, practically.
Well, it depends if
The only
he
option
can
to
get 3 more
get
damage.
a comeback is like another lightning storm next turn with the other Drake, but that's still not enough.
Yeah, I
That
think
doesn't
cycling
help
this
him.
mana totem is good, but I mean, STRIFECRO has he has a sickening amount of momentum on his side.
So that's 7 damage, 8 with the hero power.
And then wrap the face. So
Yeah.
simple.
Oh, Twitch chat must be going crazy
Oh
now.
man,
Yeah,
STRIFECRO,
this
don't
is-
miss lethal.
This is amazing.
I think he wants like a Savage Roar, or Power of the Wild, or Swipe.
Yes,
or anything.
we'll win the game. Keeper of the Groove, well, that's one shot, right?
Yeah, he falls short. He falls
Yeah,
short.
he falls. It's actually because he can't use the hero power. It's still too short.
Yeah, right. Too short.
Yeah, Azure Drake here.
Pretty good. And he's not rushing
I'm
it.
really
just-
interested in this deck, how it comes along against Hunter.
Yeah,
Because
STRIFECRO
he's...
says it's really good against Hunter.
Wow.
Really?
Even though it fills the board,
Yeah, that's what I
What
wanted to
saves
say
him now?
because-
Does
because of
the
the Ancient Waters.
lightning storm? Wow.
Whoa,
that's what he needed. He needs high rolls on everything.
but that's still not enough.
Ah.
GG.
It would have been 3, 4,
He will actually
and 2 from
be
the
dead
keeper. Yeah.
anyway,
it's-
because that's 2 from the keeper and 1 from the
yeah,
hero power,
exactly.
so
We know he
that
had the
didn't
keeper.
matter. And he had like many outs because he didn't use any keeper before, and 2 swipes were still in the deck, so that's like 4 cards, 3 cards available still in this deck.
And Lothar,
Okay.
you're gonna get to see right now how the druid does
Yeah,
against
we'll
the
find out.
hunter.
Oh, yeah, that's very interesting.
And it is just basically the mid-range Hunter that we've been seeing all tournament long. No one has been really running
No
the Rush
aggro
Hunter.
hunters, yeah.
And I think
Rush
because
hunters.
aggro Hunter, it loses too easily to some really hard counters.
Yeah, that's but actually Aggro Hunter is a good counter to
mid-range
Hunter,
Hunter,
yeah.
But I think mid-range Hunter still is like okay versus some of their quote-unquote worst matchups, while aggro Hunter sometimes just can't win sometimes.
That's true.
So
That's
it's
true.
just more consistent, and in a best-of-3 single elimination, I mean, I would take mid-range Hunter every time.
Yeah, well, that's what why he's so popular right now.
Kripparian is making us some in the sign language. He's trying to.
I think
he's
wants
trying to switch with
you.
Frodan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the game already started. I was focusing on Kripparian, and
So
I'm
Kripp
just gonna
kicked out
show
Frodan.
him to you because he's such a pimp. Is that okay? Are you okay? Oh, you're okay. So back to the game. Kripp taking back his
So-
rightful place in the middle armchair.
We
Alright.
did saw a flare from Hunter on the first turn. We didn't see
Yeah,
what
that
was his starting hand, but we will see right
We'll
now.
see it right now.
Alright, I made
And
it.
there it is.
What's up, guys?
Well,
Nothing
what's
new,
up with
Hunter.
you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. We wouldn't want Kripparian getting hurt in
I
Romania
made
now.
it.
That's
Gotta
bad
break
luck.
some doors.
I think I will coin out Animal Companion turn because he obviously won't play the Animal Companion until the Sun Keeper is on the board.
Well, he's
but
playing the big game hunter on the free board.
Yeah, but why didn't he Animal Companion? Is
I mean, the only thing you big game hunter is the high main when it's buffed, right?
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So-
true. But I think he should play the Animal Companion last turn because now he won't play it because there are 2 minions, so it's basically almost a trade for SPO, for STRIFECRO, sorry. So he's really in a bad spot. If he would like get Misha next to the previous turn, he would be in a really good spot right now. And yeah, now it's just asking to for a trade against the big game hunter.
He's thinking about it. Face or trade? Face or trade? It's gonna go for the trade, obviously.
Exactly.
I think he was hoping to get Misha here and then like coin, boar.
Yeah, but he made the hero power on the previous turn, so that was like a huge loss of tempo.
So, are we gonna see the Violet Teacher innervate Power of the Wild combo?
I think so.
That's pretty sick.
It is actually pretty sick to do that.
He's gonna have like what,
Even
3-4.
That's the 4th turn incoming. So
4-6 and 2-2s.
SPO can only play Buzzard and Unleashed, and that's not enough.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Drew cards.
Wow, that's a scary board.
Yeah.
This is pretty much the point of the deck. Like all these cards.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. But he doesn't have Unleash the Hounds.
No Unleash.
But he got the 1 boar. So I bet he will play the boar to kill the Violet Teacher. But what he will do...
I think what you'll do is Buzzard, coin, boar.
Yeah, that's 3 cards. 3 cards, I'm sorry.
I mean, you have no quality cards in your hand right now. Like none. You need the creatures, don't you? The high mains and stuff.
I'm wondering if he's playing like an explosive trap or as attack, because that would be... oh, he didn't play the second buzzer.
He didn't play the second buzzer, he's hoping for...
Oh, he's playing this explosive trap.
Nice.
So
that's
yeah, that's the answer for this turn actually.
And he can take care of that one. That's a good turn. As good as he could have expected without an Unleash in hand, I guess.
Yeah, so STRIFECRO now will trade one of the Violet Pupils.
Wow.
Do they have a name?
He needs...
yeah, they're Violet Pupils.
No, Violet...
Okay,
or like
Acolytes or something. No?
Apprentice,
yeah,
something
right.
apprentice.
Yeah.
Look at STRIFECRO. He needed a 5 turn play and he draws the Druid of Claw. He has a nice 6 turn play.
So his mana curve is
it's really
okay.
nice. And he goes again for the charge.
That's pretty logical
always does that.
against the mid-range hunter, because it's much less explosive than the other hunters. So he basically have to put pressure.
Oh wow. SPO gets the right RNG, killing the 4/4.
We got swipe as an answer to the next.
It's gonna be
the hounds.
7 more damage to his face,
yes.
and he's getting into the
that's the lethal
next turn.
If SPO doesn't kill the minions.
Oh, but he draws into what he needed.
But that's still he will kill only Argent Commander.
He's still in a really bad spot.
Yeah, so he has to play the Buzzard obviously, and play the Unleash the Hounds now. The other play he can make is just the Hyena, because he won't draw anything useful. That's for sure, because he already has the second Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Kill command is 3 mana, and he has 2 available. So
I think here you just kill the commander even with the Hunter's Mark and drop the Hyena. So you can maybe do something later. I mean, the Hyena is going to be at 4 health if the 2-piece die.
So it's going to be perfect for STRIFECRO's swipe still.
That's true.
There's no choice though when you're this far behind.
Actually, I think that the turn 2 play hero power was the main reason SPO is so far behind in this game.
STRIFECRO tends to play Druid a bit differently than others that I've seen. Whenever it's like an empty board, he'll always just push for damage. even if
I
it's
like his playstyle.
Yeah.
It's very aggressive, but he doesn't play like those meta popular
Look at him
aggressive
counting.
decks.
Yeah, he plays like control decks aggressively.
Yeah, yeah. It makes a lot of sense for Druid because those Ancient Watchers can become silenced, so they're like Yetis there. Do you play the Sunkeeper now? I think you do.
No. I think hero power.
He won't have a lethal next turn.
He won't have even if he plays it.
Yeah. But does he play Defender of Argus? I think he does.
Well, we saw STRIFECRO play
yeah,
earlier.
I think he does, yeah.
And his deck was the Watcher deck. So he plays Watchers with the...
he has at least one Argus.
yeah, he plays the Watchers with the Violet Teacher stuff.
Well, 2 cards make lethal when he plays Sunkeeper now, because Power of the Wild will pump both to 7, and Defender of Argus will also pump both minions to lethal range.
Well, let's see what he decides to do now.
And
He's going
SPO
for
already
that.
played one Unleash the Hound, so STRIFECRO knows he has to top deck again.
It does. Do you kill command here? I think you do the Croc.
Croc Handmaster?
Yeah.
Swipe is already gone, right? On the Wrath.
He still has the Wrath, yeah.
Gesundheit.
Sorry about
Bless
that.
you. Sănătate, as we say in Romanian.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we won't repeat that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he made.
STRIFECRO draws
Minerals. Well, that's not so
terrible.
useful.
They're not useful.
Yeah. So, I think he will draw a card, yeah. Swipe will be good. Savage Roar.
Savage Roar is good.
That's lethal.
Yep.
That's the game.
He gets 4, 5, yeah.
It's
8.
1 over.
Yeah, it's 1 over.
Oh, he goes for the BM overkill. Oh my god.
He healed for 1. Yeah.
And 2-0 with STRIFECRO's trusted Druid deck.
Pretty good stuff.
Shaking hands there.
Yeah, STRIFECRO's had a lot of luck with that Druid deck. Previous tournaments that I've seen. Oh, now you guys get to see me.
Luck? I don't think that
Oh
was luck
man,
involved.
who is that?
I don't know. It looks like Coolio
It's Hitman.
after he lost his collar or something.
I gotta hide a few of my injuries.
Oh yeah. The tragic door accident, we just spoke about it.
Well,
So tell us what happened actually.
well, it wasn't just one door. There were 3
Oh
doors.
wow,
and
it
they're
was an
all
ambush. A
hospitals.
door ambush.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
So how did you manage to get out of it, man? 3 doors surrounding you?
I'm from the internet.
Oh wow.
I know how to defend myself.
Serious.
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
Okay, I think we'll invite STRIFECRO.
Yeah, we're gonna ask STRIFECRO to join us and give us his thoughts right here with Wounded Kripparian.
Hello.
man.
You want to know the Druid deck?
Yeah, one with the Druid deck.
That can't be too unusual for you.
No, not too unusual.
That one, right?
Yeah, I like this Druid deck.
Yeah, I don't know if they asked you the first time you ended up winning, but how do you like this playstyle with the Violet Teacher combo and the Watchers?
Yeah, I kind of... Actually, honestly, like, most people put in Power of the Wild because they have Violet Teacher, but I kind of put in Violet Teacher because I have Power of the Wild. Like,
Okay.
the reason why Power of the Wild is so good kind of is versus Hunter. A lot of times you kind of don't want to commit too many creatures to the board, especially if you say like 2-drop, 3-drop, and then if you do a 4-drop, you can get like smashed by Unleash pretty bad. So I found some of the best plays on turn 4 was actually like to Power the Wild 2 of your guys and say Hero Power Wrath or something.
Makes sense.
So, you know, it's actually kind of weird because, like, you know, I kind of put it in from the other order. It's kind of weird with Violet Teacher because, you know, you can get smashed by Unleash. Like, I kind of played pretty risky that one time, but I mean, if I had the whole combo with Innervate and Powerball, I just decided to go for it just because.
Well, it wasn't so risky at all because he had like only 4 mana available.
He had a coin, I believe, that turn, and if he went like say, Buzzard plus Unleash plus Timberwolf and had Hunter Mark, it could have gone bad for me, I guess. But I couldn't really pass something that strong because it would take a lot of cards together. If it didn't have Timberwolf, all the 2/2s wouldn't die to the 1/1s. So I just did it, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And do you have like many ways to activate the Ancient Watchers? Because normally that's like 6 cards to activate the Watchers.
I probably don't have as much as some people, but I don't think it's that important to have all that many. I mean, people played Ancient Watchers with even 4 ways to activate it. You know, just the 2 Sun Furies and the 2 Arguses a while back. So even 5, I think, is enough. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, congrats again.
Yeah.
And who will be playing again? No?
5 minutes break. We have Reynad versus his
Oh.
Okay, we
Okay.
have Reynad versus his opponent. Okay. And that'll be after a 5-minute break.
Maybe we'll see another sick play from Reynad
That
because
was-
that
Yeah,
one was
that was
really
sick.
good, and I applauded that one. Really, literally applauded because it was really good.
Yeah, good stuff. Well,
Okay,
have to see then.
stay in tune and see you then.